Good morning, students. So, now our next topic is graphical representation of motion. As you all know, we have mainly studied two motions. One is uniform motion, and second is non-uniform motion. For your revision, I'll just explain it once more. Uniform motion means if an object moves at equal distance at equal interval of time, then that type of motion is called uniform motion. Whereas if an object does not move at equal distance in equal time interval, so that type of motion are called non-uniform motion. For example, if I say you, તો યુનિફોર્મ મોશન એટલે શું કે ભાઈ સપોઝ હું ફર્સ્ટ 5 સેકન્ડ્સમાં 10 meters મૂવ કરું છું તો I'll move in the next 5 seconds also 10 meters. So that's type of motion is called uniform motion. The same way non-uniform motion means if I walk suppose in 5 seconds 10 meters, then in the next 5 seconds maybe you walk 15 meters or 20 meters, which is like તમે જેટલું પહેલા 5 સેકન્ડમાં ચાલ્યા છો એટલા તમે નથી ચાલતા. So that type of motion are called non-uniform motion. Now to represent that by using the graph, how they are representing, we'll see. Graph provide a convenient method to prevent basic information about variety of events. For example, in the telecast of one-day cricket match, vertical bar graphs show the run rate of each team in each over. As you have studied in maths, a straight line graph helps us to solve a linear equation having two variables. I hope you all have seen cricket matches, and you have seen that there is a bar graph available there in the match, which shows that in how many overs, how many runs the team has scored. Yes, so they do represented by that. Now, to describe the motion of an object, we can use line graph. Now, in this case, line graphs show dependence of one physical quantity such as distance or velocity, or on other quantities such as time. Okay, so first topic is distance time graph. The change in position of an object with time can be represented by distance time graph. હવે સૌથી પહેલા right now what I have told you that in uniform motion what happens, તમે equal timeમાં equal distance cover કરો છો. Yes, so for that the first graph we will draw is distance time graph. Now how to draw that, just see. In this graph, time taken is taken as x-axis and distance is taken along the y-axis. So that means I hope you already know what is x-axis and what is y-axis. X-axis means the horizontal line, whereas the vertical line is called the y-axis. Yes. Now distance time graph can be employed under various conditions where object move with uniform speed, comma non-uniform speed, comma remains at rest. Now you see. Now this is the representation of a graph for. Now I hope you all have to see. Now you see. They say here they have already given time. You see time intervals. You see 20 seconds, 40 seconds, 40 minutes, 20 minutes, 40 minutes, 60 minutes. You see time in minutes and distance in kilometer. You see 10, 20, 30, 40. Now you see the first point is over here. Yes. So what does that means? That at this interval of time, that means it can be I think 15. You say 15 kilometer at 15 time interval. You see it goes the same interval. The same thing is for here. You see, as you can see. Yes. હવે તમે જ્યારે યુનિફોર્મ મોશનનો ગ્રાફ ડ્રો કરો, ગ્રાફ હંમેશા એક આવી રીતે સ્ટ્રેટ લાઇન હશે. You will always get this type of straight line. Because why? Because હવે 10 માં 20 walk થાય છે, suppose 20 માં 40 થાય છે, and same way it goes on. Yes. Now you see, you take any two distances or any two time intervals. For example, right now we have taken, so here you see this type of two intervals they have already shown us. Yes. So here this is the graph for your C distance time for uniform motion. Now let's just see. Yes, we know that when the object travels equal distance in equal time interval, it moves with uniform speed. Uniform speed means proper speed, equal speed. Okay. Now, distance traveled by the object is directly proportional to time taken. Thus, for uniform graph, traveled is a time is a straight line. Underline this, that for uniform speed, a graph of distance traveled against time, that means distance by time graph for uniform motion will always be a straight line. તો કે શું કામ ભાઈ? તો કે equal time માં equal interval cover કરે છે. So that's why. Now, the portion OB of the graph shows that the distance increasing at a uniform rate. Yes, distance uniform rate ઉપર increase થાય છે. Yes. Now, note that you can also use the term uniform velocity in place of uniform speed if you take the magnitude of displacement equal to the distance traveled by the object along y-axis. Now, we can use the distance time graph to determine the speed of an object. Suppose તમને આવી રીતે ગ્રાફ દઈ દીધો છે. ઓકે, નાઉ what if I need to find out that કે ભાઈ હવે કેટલી સ્પીડમાં જાય છે, તો એ હું કેવી રીતે ફાઇન્ડ કરીશ? So you already know the formula for speed. Speed is what? Nothing but distance upon time. Yes. So you don't do one thing. You see what here they are going to do. To do so, consider a small part of AB, distance, time to the axis, point A, another line parallel to y-axis, point B. Now these two lines meet at each other at point C. We'll see this graph. You see. Yes. તમે હવે આ આખા ગ્રાફમાંથી કોઈ પણ પોઈન્ટ તમે લઈ શકો. મેઇનલી ઇટ શુડ બી અટેચ હિયર. યસ, વી આર ટેકિંગ ધીસ ટુ પોઈન્ટ્સ હિયર. યુ સી A and this one is point B here and this is point C. Now you see, હવે આ લોકોએ શું કર્યું છે? જો એક રીતે સ્લોપ બનાવી દીધું છે A, B and C નો, right angle triangle type. As you can see here, A, B, C, they have made a right triangle. Yes. Now you go to this side y-axis. હવે B સાઈડમાં છે જે પણ સાઇઝ જે પણ કિલોમીટર્સ વધારે હોય, you have to mark that as S2 and the smaller S1. The same way you go down. વધારે ટાઈમ કઈ બાજુ છે? તો એ કે આ બાજુ. તો આને શું માર્ક કરવું? T2 and આને T1. Yes. Now what is the formula for speed? Speed is nothing but distance upon time. That means distance ક્યાં છે? તો ભાઈ આ છે, આ બે વચ્ચેનો ડિસ્ટન્સ. આ બે વચ્ચેનો ડિસ્ટન્સ તમે કેલ્ક્યુલેટ કેવી રીતે કરશો? તો એ કે S2 minus S1. હવે S2 ને S1 માંથી માઇનસ કરી દો તો મને આ બે વચ્ચેનો ડિસ્ટન્સ મળી જાય. કરેક્ટ. ધ સેમ વે હવે આ બે વચ્ચેનો ટાઈમ ઇન્ટરવલ શું મળી જાય મને? તો એ કે T2 minus T1 કરી નાખું તો. So this is what you see they have done now. We'll read and you will get a idea for that. Now on the graph, AC denotes the time interval T2 minus T1 while BC corresponds to the distance S2 minus S1, which means the distance. We can see from the graph that the object moved from the point A to B. It covers S2 minus S1. અત્યારે મેં તમને શું કીધું? A થી B સુધી એટલે ડિસ્ટન્સ કયા? S2 અને S1. The same way time interval C થી A માટે તમે શું કરશો? T2 minus T1. You see, here they have represented the speed V of the object, therefore can be represented as S2 minus S1 by T2 minus T1. Yes. So this is how you can find out the speed by using the graph. તમને કોઈ પણ જાતનો જો ગ્રાફ આપી દેવામાં આવે, so by using any 2 points from that graph you will be able to find out the speed of that particular object. Yes. Now you see again, we can see this. Okay, so this is that 2 table. You see, હવે આમાં તમે જો 0 સેકન્ડમાં 0 મીટર, 2 સેકન્ડ્સમાં 1 મીટર, 4 માં 4, 6 માં 9. You see, this graph is of which type of motion? So you can say non-uniform motion. Why? કેમ કે ભાઈ જો ટાઈમ ઇન્ટરવલ ઇક્વલ છે, 2 સેકન્ડનો ગેપ છે, પણ 2 સેકન્ડમાં ઇક્વલ ડિસ્ટન્સ કવર નથી કરતું. પહેલા 2 સેકન્ડમાં જો 1 મીટર કવર કરે છે, then 3 meters it covers, then it covers how much? 5 meters. So it is different. Yes. તો એનો ગ્રાફ કેવો આવશે? So we'll see. You see, So the graph for non-uniform motion will always be a curved motion. Why? તો કે ભાઈ equal time interval हो તો આવી રીતે સીધું જાત graph, but time interval equal જ નથી, so that's why it will not go in a straight line, but rather it will go in a curve. Yes, this is what your distance graph is. We'll just read through. The distance time graph for the motion of the car is shown in figure 8.4. Yes. Note that the shape of this graph is different from the earlier time graph for uniform motion. The nature of this graph shows that shows traveled by the car with time. Thus, graph shown uh, with the figure 8.4 represent the non-uniform motion speed. In short, તમારો distance by time graph for non-uniform motion curve હશે, whereas for uniform motion it will be a straight line. Okay, so for today this much is enough. Thank you, students.